right off the bat, Robert Monroe became my honorary guide. When I found the HemiSync stuff, I didn't know anything about anything, but it just worked, and it worked so well. I had to know the story behind it, who made it, all that. So then I started diving into Robert Monroe, read his books. I found a bunch of his old workbooks from the Monroe Institute in the 60s and 70s, and dove into those, and I learned like the body mapping, and I learned the energy bar tool, and I learned all these things kind of unofficially, just hacking it together because I was just trying to heal my body and make sense of this new world. So he really was huge for me because I loved his philosophical outlook on life, like how he was really trying to figure out like why, like what the purpose was behind everything. But then he was also very engineer minded and analytical. So he wanted to know not only why, he had that philosophical side, but also how, like how does this all work, because he was having spontaneous out of body experiences, and he was all sorts of wild things were happening to him. He was trying to figure out why these things were happening to him, and then also how, the mechanisms behind it, so he could reverse engineer it. And that's how he created, initially the Gateway program and the Monroe Institute and the HemiSync. And so Robert Monroe for me was huge because I was also interested in, like, say, aliens and space and all these things, right? And he was able to put all that together because he was traveling and exploring all this. So now all of a sudden I'm getting answers to, like how I left my body, because he breaks down exactly what out of body. I mean, he kind of coined the term out of body experience. And so I had this out of body experience. So he made sense of that for me. And then he made sense of like when I'm doing the HemiSync and I'm lowering my blood pressure, and also I'm visualizing the healing of my organs. And I go back to the doctor and they're like, you've had this miraculous healing. Like they thought they were going to have to surgically remove my pancreas to get rid of my pancreatitis because like the pain level was like a 10 out of a 10 and it just never ended. And then I was able to completely heal my pancreas. I was able to, all my numbers, like all my terrible numbers, all these numbers that scared them, that whenever my doctor called me when they did my blood test, they were like trembling. They were like, we don't know how you're alive. And then when I go back to the doctor, my doctor literally like is crying and hugs me because the results are so astonishing. And this was mainly from doing the patterning and all that stuff from the Monroe Institute, learning how to use my mind to visualize healing and this kind of stuff. And so anyways, like it's making sense of that. It's helping me manifest and heal. It's helping me control my emotions. It's helping me do all these things. So Robert Monroe, this one guy who's not even alive anymore, has no idea who I am or any of his effects on us, like changed and saved my life in such radical ways.